Hello my fellow gamers and welcome to round 6 of Group A. This is indeed the second to last round for this group. It is going to get tense as all the players try and do their best to get their last couple wins in these last couple of games so they can get up and get into the knockout phase of this tournament. If you don't make it in the top 4, you're out. Pretty brutal. In this round we have Ragnarok is taking on Turin, Shadow Online Gaming taking on Zardar, Jenna on occasion taking on BlackIron. We'll have a look over the map and then we'll move into the first round. Going from south to north, you can see our armies deployed both on the south and the north side. If you recognise this map and watched the previous tournament that I hosted, you will know that this is a map I'm not very fond of, purely because it was where we played the finals on Gobbo King beat me narrowly on the hill to the west there. So in this map, fantastic for a bit of everything. I mean, there's not much water, but you've got this open plains in the middle here. You then have the raised cliffs with the walkway on the east side, and then on the west side you've got those two big gatherings of trees as well as the hill to go around. So this one's all about different paths, and of course you've got the woods on the east side as well that you can use to sneak around. So this map provides a lot of mobility, a lot of options, and it's going to really be down to which army optimizes which part of the map the best, because it could be, you know, both parts, all the parts of the map can be used offensively or defensively depending on your strategy, your army and your army build. So I can guarantee you good games on every battle that's on this map. So a great round coming up for you guys to enjoy. With the map now covered, we can confirm that Ragnarok is using his High Elves against Turin, who's using Betonia. Let's go see what they've brought to the field. So here is Turin's force, a mighty force indeed, with a good mix of infantry. Got a couple of peasant mobs here. Got men-at-arms, foot squires, good solid line of foot squires there. Yeah, 4 units of them. I believe it's going to be 2 units of men-at-arms. 3 units, sorry, 2 in the forest, 1 on the flank. We also have the Green Knight making an appearance with some Grail Knights to follow him. We got the Grail there to keep their leadership up, keep the peasants fighting. We also have the Fey Enchantress leading the force with some Grail Knights along with her as well. And in the open on this flank we have some Questing Knights. Believe that is everything. Just make sure there's nothing flanking. Nope. Okay, so the High Elves are hiding on the hill. To be fair, if I was up against Turin, that's probably the best move. So the front line is a good line of Spearmen. We then have a couple units of Phoenix Guard. White Lines there, a couple of units. We also have Loremaster of Sotek and Turin leading this force. Also on the flanks over here, there are some sneaky High Elves. Got 2 units of Alarian Reaver Archers, so they're going to be a harassment. And I believe there's another 2 units of Archers there as well. So these cavalry, they're going to be a real nuisance as these Betonia try and reform and go there. But it does look like they're hugely outnumbered, don't it? I mean, it's only 200 difference, but just the amount gathered together. So we'll get it moved forward. Turin kind of like getting ready and then was like, oh, you're our player, are you? Okay then. And starts moving everything up. But he must be aware that there's got to be something hidden there. The Reavers are sitting back, waiting for the right time to strike. They want them to commit into this. The High Elves are actually marching down the hill and gone into a weird line for... Why do I get a feeling this is a misclick? This is a misclick, guys. He's just put them in a solid line. The formation's gone. He did unlock the group when he did that. I mean, I could be wrong, but that is not a formation. That does look like they've just gone into a line. Oh dear. Well, while this has happened, Turin's Questing Knights there and the Grail Knights. Where did the Questing Knights come from? I've been missing units lately. It's not very good, but I think they're Skabs now. Gotta see what's here. I mean, there's no range here to worry about. There you go. They've now struck. The Reavers have struck in and they're hitting at the men-at-arms, which to be fair, probably one of the only targets not worth worrying about. These are just peasants of swords, aren't they? There you go, they've now switched their fire to the Questing Knight over here, the Green Knight. But they're... Oh, we do have a counter-charge coming in. He's trying to lure them in. Is he going to catch them, though? And as you see, they're harassing the main army. And they have actually caught them. Oh, dear, that's going to kill so many of them. If Turin can chase them down... Meanwhile, we have the main line over here. As you see, these guys have pulled back. They're checking the woods just to make sure there's nothing there. There's no real rush at this point because there's no archers. I mean, yeah, you got them getting shot at. Oh, but now Turin's moved around. He's catching these as well. The movement he's got on this cavalry is absolutely brilliant. He's catching these elegant, you know, agile elven archers just so easily. Makes it look easy, don't it? How does he do that? They're all firing at the Green Knight, which is going to do nothing. I've learnt that one. See, the High Elves have taken the high ground, and they're now waiting for Petunia to get into formation before they advance. These guys are just trying to cause harassment. But don't forget, they will eventually run out of ammunition, and that's going to be a problem for the High Elves. Oh, there we go. The Fey Enchantress has caught them, as well as another unit of Quest Knight straight there. Fantastic. So this is a really good cavalry battle we've got going on here. There you go. Once again, got caught. Why aren't they on skirmish? Well, they automatically run away. There you go. I think they've just been told, but they should be on skirmish. Green Knights chasing after them. And, of course, the Fey Enchantress, the Questing Knights are chasing them, taking out half their unit by the looks of it. Petunia kind of just lined up. I think all their micro, the High Elves, are moving forward now, but I think the micro, for the most part, is on this massive cavalry battle we've got going on at the moment, which is not something I've seen stuff like this. It's really good to see. So we've got a unit there, unit there, unit there. Oh, but oh dear, they're broken. Well played, Turin, making them break. So with them now falling back, the Fey Enchantress going over them. I swear there was another unit. Maybe they got wiped out as well, or they pulled back. No, I think they got wiped out. Flipping it, and Petunia actually fought them back. The main force of Petunia is falling back as the High Elves march forward, but it makes sense. Turin wants to get these knights in. He wants to get them in a bit. Oh no, not against Phoenix Guard. But if he gets the charge in, well, they're not paying attention. Nope, they're just gonna walk. They didn't have the speed for a proper charge, which is understandable. Fall back there. Turin has lost a lot. Even the Green Knight's taken a bit of damage, but they are going to run out of ammunition very shortly. And the group over here has been chased down, and they've been chased off the map as well. So there's only two groups left. Here comes the Fey Enchantress, you know, doing a proper like Braveheart moment here, leading the troops on like, I am here, do not fear, I have a pointy unicorn. There you go, and like 2 or 3 guys cheered on. So now we're going to have the main engagement of the infantry. Now this has been quite interesting, the fact that you've had this cavalry on cavalry battle and infantry going back and forth as well. The Green Knight has just spent the whole game chasing them down. And is there another unit over here? No, they've got behind. They're behind the forces of Petunia, which is a perfect place to be. And if they could pin them into the corner, they would just destroy them. High Elves moving forward, but now we've got Petunia behind them as well. So suddenly, what's the High Elves going to do? They look like they're repositioned as well. But, I mean, someone's got to attack someone sooner or later. Haven't they? Surely. I bet Turin's kind of wishing he had some archers here now. Just dun-dun-dun-dun. That would work. But they're pretty much out of ammunition now. So they will start going. Oh, here comes a charge straight into the rear. Turin's had enough. We do have an attack going down, but it completely misses. And there you go. Fall them back again. Fantastic. This is all they want to do is just hit and run, hit and run, hit and run. Well, the High Elves are faffing around. Turin can do that. And while then he's dealing with that, we've got this happening. Boom. That's that unit pretty much dealt with. Yep, gone. That's what Turin was after. Finish them off. Now his cavalry, he has mobility of the field. He's got the field to himself. These guys are doing a good bit of hit and run. Though they've been caught by the Phoenix Guard. That could be really devastating if they're not careful. And of course the Green Knight is now... they've run out of ammunition. Is the Green Knight finally going to catch him? Is he going to kill someone? Yep. In fact, he killed 2. That's how angry he is. He's killed 8 people so far. But there you go. They will easily beat those Reavers, though, the Green Knight. Oh, especially with a rear charge like this coming into the rear. But I shouldn't miss the main action. But this is not looking good. This is not a good charge and formation. Look. A bit there, a bit here, a bit here, a bit here. No, need it as one thing. Otherwise, this happens where they're going to get flanked and outnumbered. As you can imagine, the Reavers are gone now, so these guys can now come in behind as well. The cavalry are coming in. In they go. Foot Squire against Phoenix Guard. This is probably a good thing for Turin, because they're just cheap infantry. In comes the cavalry, charging into these open flanks. The spearmen were not braced for this. And here comes another group coming in here. The peasants are charging forward as well into the Phoenix Guard. They're charging. Oh, nope, they passed the white lines. They're moving over here. Yep, they're just sending in the peasants against the Phoenix Guards, because why not? He's taken out the Loremaster of Sotek. But we all know these guys are now coming in. And I can see this being the end of the High Elves, guys. I think that's going to be it. Oh, he's just done a Spirit Leech on the Grail. I think there might have been a misclick or just a very bad play. He should have gone for these foot squads if anything. Oh, we've had a Comet come down here. Done a lot of damage. Fey'n Charger's trying to lead the way. The peasants are breaking, but that's understandable. In comes the cavalry. Again, a flank charge into these spearmen that aren't braced. Oh no, these guys need to be braced. They need to be facing the way. And they're just letting the Bretonnians flank charge at every angle. This is painful. And here comes another cavalry. They're going to charge straight. They might be Phoenix Guard, but if they engage against peasants and men at arms, and they're not paying attention what's behind them, Earthblood's been dropped on them, but I don't think that's going to do much against this. Oh. And then they should immediately pull back. And look, another cycle charge again, not braced, so they're just running into there. Where's the Green Knight? Green Knight's actually taking quite a beating. He's out Spirit Leech dropped in. Spearmen charging after him, but by doing that, let's judge. Oh, we've had the Tyrion's Fire Breath attack in here to try and kill them, though could have got a bit more in. Fey'n Charger's doing alright against the Spearmen, which is surprising. Look at bounce power is definitely going in the Bretonnians' favour now. They outnumber them nearly 2-1. And this cavalry, look, and the peasants are coming back, and this cavalry can just hit and run, which is what Turin is going to do. Loremaster of Sotek there, look. Charging group there, going to finish off these white lines by the look of it. Get them off the field. Nope, they've turned around now, and they're going into the rear. Oh, the spearmen again, oh look! Spears don't work if facing wrong way. That's what we've learned today. And the Quested Knights charging to back. The Phoenix Guard are just being... Look, but they have rallied the white line, so if he chased them down... But look, he's now broken the centre of the High Elves, and we got more peasants and another charge coming in. So I'm interested in... What are they doing? Oh, they've rallied over there, but where's the Green Knight? Destroy them. Anyone see him? Did he get slain? I don't know. But these guys have been pushed in there. But I get the feeling the Green Knight got beaten. I can't see him anywhere. There you go. They're chasing them now and finishing them off. And it looks much more in the Bretonnians' favour, though. Phoenix Guard getting swarmed. Ah, there he is. The Green Knight. He is in there. Healing up as you do. Yep, just have regrowth dropped him. Very nice. We've got these foot squires cutting through these Phoenix Guard. And again, even if Phoenix Guard win, it don't matter. They're keeping him busy. Well, the Knights are all dealing with here. Here comes the Green Knight. He's taking on the Loremaster of Sotek, who's been surrounded by foot squires. He won't last long in there, I don't think. Nope, he's immediately started breaking. We've got only 40 seconds left. And these two are... Oh, and we've even got peasants coming back. So much do they believe in Turin's ultimate victory that even the peasants don't break. And the Phoenix Guard do. That's interesting. And as I see, yeah, all the units are now starting to break for the High Elves. Oh, we have got these guys coming back, but that's not going to do much. That's going to get cut down by the cavalry. There you go. Tyrion is trying to hold, but it's not going to last long, especially with a rear charge like that. Oh, dear. And that's the last Phoenix Guard pretty much gone as well. Got a few spearmen here, but as you can see, it's just little pockets of resistance. The Bretonnians have this. Fantastic win by Turin there. Interesting battle as well with the cavalry fighting it out. But there we go. A win for Turin and a defeat for the High Elves. Let's have a look at that. Tyrion got 64 kills. The Loremaster of Sotek, 31. Spearmen, not that good. 6, 11, 22, 58. That's decent. We also have the White Lines, 109 and 27. The Phoenix Guard, as always, really good, 120 and 197. These guys are, after all that faffing around and charging, 4, 7, 7, 9. That's not good. I'm trying to do maths here. 27. That's 27 kills, isn't it? For 4 units of archers. Not worth it, really, but never mind. Then the Fey'n Charger's got 47. The Green Knight only got 9, but that's because he was chasing one group of these for the whole game. The Grail actually got a kill. Someone got killed. A High Elf got killed by a dead guy carried by peasants. Moving on. The Foot Squires, 84. Look at this, 115, 108, 120. Then you got the Grail Knights, 139, 145. The Equestrian Knights, 73. The guys holding the ground. Though they didn't get many kills, 9, 25, 6, and the Peasants 4 and 40. They held. They held the centre so these guys could get loads of kills. Amazing job there. So well done, Turin, who's Mountain Dew, and better luck next time, Ragnarok. This guy is ridiculous. I mean, look at his hair. He's just fantastic, fabulous, beautiful. We just can't compete against that. So never mind. The next round then, Battle 2 for round 6 will be Shadow Online Gaming with Skaven versus Jet R and Dwarfs. Alright then, so here is Jet R with his Dwarf Force. Looking very nice there. Good checkerboard formation here. We have a unit, 4 units of miners with blasting charges. We then have some longbeards here. I believe that's 3 units. Yep. We have a Thane on the flank here. This is led by a Rune Lord. We then have a couple of units of rangers. We also have the Grumbling Guard. So longbeards are great weapons. Very good solid choice there. A couple of units of slayers to take out. Dragonback slayers there as well. And we have Bow Thrower and the Goblobber. I love that he's brought the Bow Thrower. I think that's amazing. Not many people bother with that, but I think that's brilliant. So there's the dwarf setup. Now, if you look at the minimap, Skaven are everywhere. Literally everywhere. I thought, let's play dirty. Let's play as Skaven. So, Shadow's got 2 Dean Wheels on the right flank here, hidden in the woods. We have 3 units of Skaven slaves, which were the only units the dwarves could see. And I purposely put them there so they could be seen. We then have 2 units of, what are these? Night Runners hidden in the flank there. And then the main army's hidden in the trees over here. 4 units of Storm Vermin, the Sword and Shield. And 2 units of Rat Ogres. We also have a Warlock Engineer. And a Grey Shear of Plague. Nice. We're going to try and make the dwarves sneeze to death. The numbers. I outnumber them about 200 guys, which actually isn't that much for Skaven. 6-minute battle. Let's begin. So, Shadow's going to move up the Doom Wheels using the woods there. Slaves are going to move up there. The main army is going to quickly jump across if they can unnoticed. And the Night Runners are going to move up into a position to flank. There we go. The first shots are being fired, but these are the slaves. I really couldn't care. The ammunition they're firing is probably worth more than the slaves are. So, not great, but that's absolutely fine. That's what I want them for. Doom Wheels sneaking. I wanted to keep him distracted. But you can also see what I'm doing here. Here comes one force. The Rat Ogres are Storm Vermin, the Night Runners support. And over here we've got the slaves and the Doom Wheels. And we're going to hit from both sides at once. And hopefully split the dwarfs up. You can see Jet R trying to get into a better position here to deal with this. Though I don't know if he's 100% sure. You know, surely he can see this. Yes, there he goes. He's now retaliating. So he's now realised there's no centre battle. It's going to be hitting from both sides. Doom Wheel's trying to sneak around. See if he doesn't notice them. Of course, the Night Runners he won't notice as well. So yeah, he's now having to divide his army kind of into 2, if not 3, to deal with everything that's coming in his way. Skaven, though, hidden in the woods, are going to kind of use this to get cover, get into a good position. Rat Ogres are moving onto the flank here. And the Night Runners have now come out into the open to come around here and cause problems. In come the slaves. And as you can imagine, again, I don't care. These guys... In fact, if you look, I've sent the wounded one in first to take all the shots so the 2 without can get in there. Doom Wheels are now getting into position. Here comes the main push. The Night Runners getting in behind. Here comes the main push of Storm Vermin. Oh, there go the Wrath of Ruin. Oh, and the blasting charges, but with those armor and shields, that should be alright. Here comes the push. Straight in there. Oh, and Storm Vermin have just summoned there. The 13th spell has just been dropped, and Storm Vermin are coming in. The Night Runners are now coming in. We also have the Grey Shear Plague getting in there. The Engineers coming in. I think, yeah, as you can see, they're smashing through there. We then have the Doom Wheels are just smashing through these units, but in fact, they're not doing very good. The Grumbling Guard, Longbeards, and the Slayers will actually probably beat them. Here comes the Night Runners, though. Their job was to take out the artillery pieces. So in they go now to take them out in close combat. The Slaves keeping all these units occupied, so I'm happy with that. The Rat Ogres are... Shadow may have forgotten about them. We hope not, but he might have done. As you see, the Storm Vermin cutting him through there. Doom Wheel just doing its thing. absolute chaos. This is what Shadow wanted, just to cause absolute chaos. How can the dwarves make a front line when there is no front line? So these guys are now being swamped, and boom, Doomwheel jumps in on top of them, trying to get them. Well, I think that was a bit of friendly fire there. Plague Lord getting in. Warlock Engineer getting in as well with his armour that would do damage to him, wearing them out. Here comes the Night Runners, though. They've now been chasing after, and then they're going to start giving support in the main fight. Slaves being back, surprisingly. That's the boat fell in. The Goblin are still in one piece, though. Where are both the Precious Doomwheels? Here they are, doing their thing, but the Slayers and Dragonback Slayers are getting in there. They probably will destroy them if they're not careful. But here comes the Storm Vermin as well, ready to cause some problems. The Dragonback Slayers are here, but they are up against us heavily armoured Storm Vermin, so I think they will start winning that. Let's see, here comes the Gutter Runners. Look, this is brilliant. They've lured them out, and then they're just picking at them from every angle. Chaos Slaves coming back in. Taking on the miners, but these miners will not break, apparently, because, you know... Oh, they've stopped! Oh, what a hit there by the Warlock Engineer. That is fantastic. Goblobber's not going to be much help at this point. Oh, the Doomwheel's took it. But one Doomwheel's wavering, and so is a Storm Vermin group, which is not good. He's taking a lot of damage. This guy is trying to get through, but the Grumbling Guard just won't budge. We've got Storm Vermin coming in here. The Rat Ogres have finally made an appearance. Well done, Shadow. Charging into the Dragonback Slayers. Could there have been a worse person you could have gone against? And the Rat Ogres have gone over here, and they're taking on the Catapult. Then they're moving in to deal with the range as well. As you see, the Dwarves are starting to break now. Skaven Slaves trying to take out this one group of miners, and the miners are winning. Look, and you've got the Night Runners here throwing in their shots against that. The Doomwheels are doing a fantastic job. Warlock Engineer taking on the Fane. But I don't know if it's going to last much longer, to be honest. I mean, where's the rest of the Doomwheels? There's a Doomwheel there. And, yep, you've got the Grey Shear being taken out. But these Storm Vermin are doing a fantastic job. The Rat Ogres trying to get into the back here, as well as the Doomwheel, to try and take these guys out. Look, all these shots going everywhere, causing all sorts of problems. Yep, see, miners are winning that. That's unbelievable. The Rat Ogres trying to take out these miners, but they've been charged in the rear by Slayers. I don't think Shadow notices, no. And they've started to waver. Here they go. These guys are now focused on the miners to finish them off, because Shadow's trying to deal with one thing, then moving, deal with one thing. But the Dwarves are winning here, and I think the Dwarves are going to start winning here if they're not careful. I mean, they've had Blessed with Filth dropped on them, so now they're doing all poison attack. But I think, no, the Rat Ogres are still in the fight just against the Grumbling Guard and the Longbeards. Look, we've got the Night Runners, though, coming in, trying to take out the Rune Lord now. Got a group of Rangers over there for some reason. The Skaven Slaves are still struggling against those miners. Over here, though, the Engineer is going to get swamped by Slayers, and I think it's safe to say the Engineer will lose that fight. Doomwheel moved over here to try and deal with the Longbeards and Rangers, but he's not got much health left, nor leadership. These guys just won't damn well rally. We've got Rat Ogres have now rallied over here. But unfortunately, the Grey Shear is starting to waver, and of course that would mean the rest of the Skaven will start wavering as well. If he goes, he is in fact now broken. The Night Runners have joined him for a flank attack to try and get these Longbeards now. But the Rune Lord, he's quite happy there. Even the Rat Ogres are starting to go, and now you can see the Skaven are starting to struggle a bit. Doomwheel has got caught up with the Longbeards, so that's not going to end well with these Rangers supporting. The miners have got been beaten, but so... Oh, the Skaven Slaves did move on, though I can't see them doing much else, to be honest. They're bogging down the Slayers, which is always good. Doomwheel trying to save this situation on this flank, but as soon as he comes in, they start breaking. And boom, there you go, the Skaven have just gone. Just like that. Damn Skaven! What a fantastic battle there. Shadow trying to get the dwarves on both sides, and it looked like it was going to work. I mean, there's not many dwarves left, but... As always with Skaven, they just thought, it's not worth it, and left. Fantastic battle there. Right, so the Grey Seer got 6 kills. The Warlock Engineer got 52. The Slaves done good as well. 11, 12, 24. And you think they were there just to be cannon fodder. The Storm Vermin, 66, 55, 33 and 36. The Night Runners, 40 and 29. The Rat Ogres, 36 and 29. When you think they came in quite late. The Doom Wheels, 19 and 79. Absolutely brilliant. On Jatar's side, the Warden Lord got 43 kills. The Fane got 27. The Miners of Blasting Shards, 148. I think that's the group that went against the Slaves. I'm just saying. The Enemy got 49, 10, 15. The Longbeards got 61, 18 and 66. The Slayers got 53, the Grumbling Guard got 96, the Dragonback Slayers got 56, the Rangers 18 and 17, but great support. The Boat Thrower only got 8, but it wasn't a, you know, he was probably there for like help hit abominations, things like that, and the Rat Ogres, and they just never got the chance. And the Gobbo only got 12 kills before being shut down. Right, so that is a win for Jetta. Another loss for Shadow Online Gaming. Well played. We will now move on to the final battle of round 6, which is Jenna on occasion, they've Skaven again, and BlackIron, they've Tomb Kings. We're going to see how the Skaven should be played now, aren't we? Let's go over to Jenna on occasion. So, the Skaven have switched sides. Jenna and his Skaven will deploy on this side, and BlackIron with his Tomb Kings will deploy on that side. Let's have a quick look over the armies. We've got 2 units of Clan Rats with Spearmen, 2 units of Clan Rats with Shields. We also have Lord Skroak, a Plague Priest on the Plague Furnace, and a Warlock Engineer, so a lot of magic here. We also have 3 units of Storm Vermin, the Hellbirds, 2 units of Rat Ogres, and then 2 units of Dark Death Runners. Very powerful, these. Plus, they look so cool. But yeah, really good units there. And it looks like, unlike last time, this is going to be a straight up battle. The only sneaky thing I can see is the Tomb Skilpin over there for the Tomb Kings. They've got a good front line of Skeleton Spearmen. We then have a back line of Tomb Guard and a unit of the Kepra Guard, which is a regiment of renown for Tomb Guard. We then have Tomb Prince and Kin Cetra on his War Strings. 2 units of Ushabti with great bows, one of them being the Children of the Gods. And we have a normal unit of them as support at the back. So we'll get on straight away. This is not even 5 minutes long. So everything on both sides are moving forward. Unlike the last battle, well, the last 2 battles, this is going to be a straight up punch each other in the face. Because BlackIron and Jenna, they don't mess around. We don't have time for that. We need to get this game done so we can get to the final round of this group. And I believe these two are battling to make sure they stay in the top 4, to make sure they do get through to the knockout. Because remember, every battle does count. It's all very important. Is it me, or is this rather cinematic? Just the lines of undead and the line just Skaven, just fearlessly moving forward. Why are these ships out? Why are the great bows and that moving forward? Oh, boom! There we go. We've got Plague being dropped and all them now. Oh, just missed them. But look, what are these guys doing? They ran into the front line and then fell back again. But now this Plague Furnace is going to smash it. The Rat Ogres have moved onto the flank with the Death Runners to move around the back. In comes the Tomb Guard, which is something they've got to be careful of. But a lot of damage is being done on the Skeleton Spearmen. Smashing through them. But here we have Cetra and the Tomb Prince smashing through. We do have Skroak though as well. He's kind of just doing his thing. Could you settle down? I'm trying to... What's the battle? Bright lights everywhere. Rat Ogres move straight into the back of these, and they will just destroy them if nothing is done about that. Yeah, you got some territory here, but they're just stood here. They're not actually taking part. I don't think they realise this. And the Tomb Guard are moving back now. And so the Tomb Guard there, the 2 units are falling back. In they come, finally, to scoot the centre. We do have the Plague Priest on half health, so he's just sitting back, joining in. But we're not sure. We also have some Plague Monks here that should get involved. There they go, getting involved in that now. Cetra's taking quite a bit of damage. So is the Tomb Clan Rats Spears. Well, they were breaking, but they're not anymore. Skroak is somehow keeping quite healthy, even though he's up against all of this. But we do have some Death Runners in there. A couple Clan Rats, Storm Vermin, Death Runners, Plague Monks. Quite a solid line there. There you go. These are the centre line's gone, guys. The Tomb Kings have lost their centre line, and the flanks are breaking as well. Oh dear, the Skaven have just got a huge win there. And you see, now they've got Death Runners and that moving into the flank to deal with this combat. But for that centre, now these guys can move and those guys can move. Oh, we do have the healing going off though for the Tomb Kings. But there you go, look, they've pretty much dealt with that. So we've got some Clan Rats moving in, well the Plague Furnace and the Storm Vermin are going to move in here, try and take them out. Because it looks like the Tomb Kings are winning this back battle. The Rat Ogres are starting to waver. Well, they're just shaking now. But we do have the Ushabti. We got, yeah, a few units of Ushabti and the Tomb Guard coming in. Here comes the Warlock Engineer to help. These guys are now swarming these Tomb Guard. And they probably will break soon. In fact, it looks like they're breaking off. Got some Skeleton Spearmen over there. It's kind of all over the place. But the main combat that's got to be here with Skroak, Cetra, the Tomb Prince, the Tomb Scorpion, and the Storm Vermin and that. All trying to get through. And some Ushabti as well. Trying to... Oh, it looks like the whole thing has broken for the Skaven. Setra's broken them all. It's just Croak who's just kind of stood his ground. We do have some Storm Vermin though, with Halberds coming in here. A lot of corruption being dropped on them. But this is all over the place. I mean, I'd say the Skaven, yeah, the Clan Rats should be the Tomb Guard, probably, maybe. Got Skaven rallying. But look, he's taking him 1-on-1. Setra Imperishable was taking so much damage compared to Luke Scope. And here comes the Storm Vermin of Halberds. Tomb Scorpion as well trying to help, but the Skaven will quickly rally. But it is going to all come down to, can the Scroak survive? He's just dropped a stand your ground. Oh, here comes some Clan Rats. Vermintide has been dropped. This is amazing. Some reinforcements have come in. Oh, we do have a Incarnation of Vengeance dropped on the Storm Vermin, but I don't think they're going to be that bothered. Oh, and here comes the Death Runners. Reinforcements coming in to finish these guys off. I think Setra's going to fall. This is not looking good. It looks like the Tomb Kings over there are slowly getting beaten as well. Yep, you got the Tomb Scorpion, the Shartia being beaten. Setra hasn't got that much health left. 1,000 health left. Yep, only 1,000 health left, and even the Plague Furders are coming to join in the party. But this is important. If these guys get beaten, this whole group can then move in and finish what's left. I don't think Setra's getting out of this one, guys. Look at it, even more Death Runners coming in. Where's Scroak, though? He's being the... There he is. There's Scroak. And there goes Setra. Ooh. But with that now done, the rest of the Tomb Kings follow quickly and just fail. So there we go. A win for Jenna on occasion, which I'm sure he's very pleased with at this late stage. Never mind BlackIron. There's always... well, say. There isn't. Never mind. Oh, by the way, Jeddah is called Battle Peacher because that's more terrifying and suits the Skaven better. We'll go with that. So, Lord Scrog, 13 kills. The Warlock Engineer got 43. The Plague Priest got 82. The Clan Rats, surprisingly well, 39, 68, 9 and 44. Death Runners, 31, 10, but they were all about the Weeping Blade. Then got Storm Vermin, 15, 33, 11. And then the Rat Ogres, 4 and 22. So they didn't get that many kills. But the ones they did kill were the ones that they needed, and everything just fell apart. You got Setra, who got 152. The Tomb Prince got 6. The Spearmen, 31, 7, 7 and 18. The Tomb Guard, 106 kills, 14. And the Regiment of Renown got 38. The Usurpity got 31. These guys got taken out so quickly, 12 and 1. If you saw, they did run into the combat, then pulled back and started firing. By then, the Rat Ogres were on them. And the Tomb Scorpion, a nice 46 kills. So that is the final battle for round 6. We'll now go over to the scoreboards to see what we've got. Right, so as you can see, that was the final battle for Jen on occasion. He's now played all 6 of his battles. The first player to finish. He's got 5 wins and 1 loss. Very respectable. But still just below Turin, who's got a 100% win ratio. 5 wins out of 5. BlackIron Battles, as you can see, that was an important battle because that's kind of knocked him down a bit. With 5 battles, he's won 3 of them. Below him, tied, is Ragnarok Total War and TzuDevil, both with 5 played, both with 2 wins, and there's a one round left to go, guys. If BlackIron doesn't do a good game and these 2 win, or say one of these win, it's all going to be decided. These 3 are going to decide who's going to be third and fourth. These 2 are secure. That's not in question. The top 2, sorry, I'm pointing at them, but you can't see that. Turin and Jenna on occasion at the top, secure. BlackIron, mostly secure, but you don't know. Ragnarok and TzuDevil are all to play for. Zardar finally got a win there, so well done to Zardar. 5 played, 1 win. And Shadow Online Gaming now officially at the bottom with 5 played and no wins. So Shadow Online Gaming has 1 battle to play to see if he can get a single win. Let's hope it's against someone easy. Sorry, what's that? It's his last games against Turin. The guy's not lost. You sure? No, you gotta be kidding. No, Shadow can't beat Top. Right. Anyway, moving on. We're gonna move on there. We're gonna leave it there. Do hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Do check out obviously Group B's videos as well. As some I should probably mention because there's 2 groups of YouTubers, 7 in each. Do check out their channels as well. All their links will be in the description below. And of course, hit that like button, comment below. Really appreciate it. And we'll hopefully see you for the next one. Till then. Take care.